DJ Edu, apart from Afro beats, what other genre of music in Africa are doing great stuff?
Now I would say the one that has really taken off is Amapiano because I'm seeing a lot of other countries like Mario, who's a big artist in Tanzania. He has an Amapiano song, you know, the kind of like the Remas, Mr. Easy or Niniolas. Everyone has a Amapiano and a kind of sound. And
Right,
we see even like a Wiz and Burner Sponono jumped on our cabs at the small and
right,
DJ Mapuriza sound. I think that is massive. But if you go to Kenya, there's something called gengeton, which is kind of like their version of kind of like reggaeton,
right,
and
right.
that's really big there. And if you go, for example, to uh, Lusophone, there's a lot of house. So
Right.
Afro house is big there, as well as in South Africa, you have Afro house. But theirs is really raw and organic, and the beat is kind of like a trip hop beat. It's not just your
Right,
normal
right.
four to the floor. And
Okay.
you have other genres like Funana, Kizomba, Zouk. There's so much going on the continent. Coupe de Calais, Zuglu, Bongo flavor from Tanzania. I mean, it's endless.
Just for the benefit of our viewers at home, what is Amapiano?
So a piano is basically I look at it as the morphing of Kwaito music into a modern style of Kwaito.
Right,
It's modernized Kwaito because
right,
Kwaito was the biggest export. So that's big bass line, slowed down beats
right,
with a very heavy bass
right,
hitting on a house to the beat. So it's four to the floor.
right,
One, two, three, four. But now they've taken it and softened the kick and made the bass really bassy. But
right,
it's kind of like they just reversed the elements, but it
right.
still has a very Kwaito feel. That is from Johannesburg, South Africa.
Right. So knowing what we know now and what you've just tried to kind of articulate, do you think Afrobeats is that all-encompassing sound? Because I think there are pockets and people who think Afrobeats is strictly the music from Africa. Do you think that name kind of encompasses all the sounds coming out of Africa?
I don't think so because I've been doing African music for a while, so have you. And what I literally, if you check my computer and where I store my music, any music from Africa is called African
Right.
because when it's African, everyone feels collectively, connected, and no one says no, my music is not African. But Afrobeats brings that argument in where okay, mine Afrobeats is more the pop side of Niger, maybe Ghanaian to some small extent,
Yeah.
so it's very heavily that. And
Okay.
that's why you see when it comes to the UK, it gets confused even more and people don't
Very.
even, they'll call anything Afrobeats. But if it's African, it's from the motherland, it's connected to the motherland. The stories that are told relate to Africa, and it's big as outside of Africa as well as in Africa.
Yeah.
Because I don't think you can have an Afrobeat song that's big in the UK and it's not reflecting in Africa where it's supposed to, where the source is.